thriller. It was because I had been having a conversation with a homicide cop. He'd been traveling in Russia, and he said children were disappearing from the streets of Moscow. We think they're being shipped off to the Middle East as organ donors. And I was really horrified by that. Wrote my first medical thriller called Harvest, and that was my first time on the New York Times bestseller list. Realized then that I was meant to be a thriller writer, that romance was maybe not the way I was going to be going. And even though I never made plans at any time in my career, I just wrote the book I wanted to write, that opened up a new door for me. So I wrote 4 medical thrillers. And then I had this interesting idea. Now, ideas come to me from all over the place. This particular idea came to me because I was hearing this voice of a character. And it's not Jane, it was Hoyt. And those of you who watched, the opening episode for the first season, there's this really creepy character there named Charles Hoyt. In my books, his name was Warren Hoyt. A little side interesting fact, the reason they changed it from Warren to Charles is that there is a real Warren Hoyt in Boston, and TNT did not want to get sued. So they changed the name. But anyway, it was Warren who first came to me, and I could hear his voice. It was really strange. He was very cultured, he was very literate, and he was totally amoral. He was a lion, he was a predator. And when he began to talk, I knew exactly what he was thinking. I knew that he was interested in history. I knew that he was interested in the inhumanity of history and how many people have been murdered over the years, and he's fascinated by blood.